other thoughts?
Well, not everything is about you, and everything's about you.
Thank you.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So you can't take ownership of everything that happens. Just, you can't take ownership of the world is what I mean by not everything's about you. And, sometimes people blow up because they've had a bad day and you just have to be a convenient target. So you don't have to own everything that people say. However, on the other side of the coin is everything's about you, which is that your entire world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner world. And what that means is that if you only think negative thoughts about yourself, you will only remember the negative thoughts that people say about you. You will discard and ignore and forget the positive things. And so, it's everything that happens in your world comes in through your internal filters. And there are so many things that happen in the world moment to moment that we just don't even notice. And it's only the things that register that create our experience. And the things that register are the things that make it through our internal filters. So if you have a thought process that says that you're a terrible person, and 15 people come up to you in a day and say you're a great person, they're not going to make it through your filters. But the one person who randomly walks by on the street, trips over something, hurts themselves, turns around and yells at you because you happen to be convenient, you're going to take that in. Oppositely, if you think positive things about yourself, and 15 people walk up and tell you great things, you're going to take all of those in, and when the person trips and hurts themselves on the street, turns and yells at you, you're going to look and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you're hurt." And it's not going to have anything to do with you. And it has nothing to do with your outside experience. It's all about what's going on inside of your head. It's everything about what's going on inside of your head. So it's simply a matter of realizing that any experience you have is important and relevant to you in terms of being an effective mirror for your internal thought process. Humility is understanding that your greatness is the same as everyone else's greatness. That being a good person, and being a person of service, and being someone who can contribute in some way does not make you better than other people. And if other people try to put you on that pedestal and say that you are better than, humility is the act of admitting the truth, which is that you are just as good as I am, and I see it in you, and here, let me help you see it too. There are things that you do to make you happy, and then there is a state of being that is happiness.
And can I have the chicken?
Happiness is a choice. It's not a destination. It's not an action. It's a state of being. It's a state of mind. And in order to truly be happy, you actually have to give up a lot. You have to give up judgment, and you have to give up being right, and you have to give up being righteous and angry, which means you have to give up being a victim. So there's actually a large price to pay for happiness. So, love has a different cost. Love is about giving up your shields. Love is about letting go of your fear of the outside world and accepting the love that is given from others. Love is about having compassion and understanding that the things that happen in the world around you aren't about you. So love is about vulnerability, which is not the same thing as happiness. Although they often equate back and forth, but in different ways. I know a lot of people in the world who love people that don't make them happy. Love is about letting someone in. Love is about allowing another person to see you and being willing to see them in return. All of them. The good, the bad, the ugly.
So just because you got a 2 months extra that puts you.
You don't have to always come up with a way to provide value in the way that it's being asked for. You just have to come up with a way to provide value.